What drew me into enrolling into this Mystic CEO Mastermind was the fact that I really felt drawn into getting back to my intuition, which I knew was really strong when I was very young. And I felt like this was the missing link that I needed to tap back into to get back on track with my life and my business.
It got me to realize that I wasn't coming from an authentic place before in my business. And doing the inner work and doing the tough stuff and the stuff that you don't necessarily want to visit all the time. But I think in my experience, it was necessary because something totally different came out from it.
I realized that this is something that I was being called towards and that I clearly needed to explore because it was something that I was even resisting on some level. So when something turns up for you and is calling you for it, it's really important to go towards it, especially if you're feeling a little bit of fear or resistance towards it. And that's what I was experiencing. So
I was always attracted to her energy, and right before she launched the program, maybe a month or two before, she was already in my eyesight, in my line, in my vision. So I kind of already knew that I would be working with her when it came up. So I think that the fact that she launched the program was my like light or my notice to just enroll.
And that means something, that little nudge, that little something that's getting you to look into it, or maybe you've seen it 3 times and it's like, oh, I don't know, do I? Well, the fact that you've seen it 3 times is kind of like the universe pushing you into it. So listen to that.
I feel more clearer on who I am. I'm expressing myself clearly in my life, and I'm actually being more drawn to people who are like-minded and who I feel comfortable being around, which was not always the case before. So I had to do a lot of soul searching, and that also meant releasing some toxic relationships in my life. And as uncomfortable as it is, I know it's a process, and it's one that I needed to go through. So for me, that's been really huge. It also helped me to identify who I am in my own business, and it gave me extreme clarity on what I wanted to name myself to stand out from a crowded market of other nutritionists. So for me, that was huge. So for somebody who is interested in enrolling in the Mystic CEO Mastermind, I would definitely say that it's so worth it. And every little step that you take, as little as it seems, it's actually huge and significant. And it's not going to be an easy journey. I didn't personally go into it thinking that it was. I didn't realize exactly how hard it was going to be. But in the end, every single little step that I took was so worth it. And I feel like I'm coming into my own now. And that was hugely important for me because it's bringing that self-confidence that I know that I've always had. It was kind of diminishing, but now it's coming forward again. And I feel like the Mystic CEO training has really helped me blossom.
I am now listening to my intuition more, and not doing what I think other people might like, but doing what I want to do and what I want to share.
Something that has majorly changed for me since I started the program is that I am way more in tune with not just my body because of the medical intuitive things that we were exploring, but also I'm in tune with my business as its own entity. And I had known this on a logical level before, but now I've really connected with my business and I recognize what its needs are, that it is communicating with me every single day. And that's really powerful. I feel as if I'm on a call with my business all the time now. And not only that, but I feel as if what's changed is that I'm also connecting with my ideal client, which is something that I had never, ever done before. And I feel as if I'm connecting from a distance as well. And that this conversation is bringing me closer and closer to people that I truly need to be working with. And that is so powerful. Thank you.
It's a compound effect of things happening and being able to make one small change here. Now I'm experiencing benefits of that change that I did like a month or two ago. This whole program has set me up to be able to create the most perfect balance, which doesn't necessarily exist in the world, but create the most perfect balance for my life right now, to be able to become the successful business person that I will be.
So many synchronicities, so many magical, crazy things were happening to me that I had never experienced before, and they were rocking my world because I discovered how powerful I really was and how much I had been pushing down my intuition and telling myself I couldn't do these things. I couldn't be as intuitive as I am. I couldn't get the hits from people that I wished I could. Vanessa taught us to let go of that and to open ourselves more to it. And my coaching completely changed. My clients got way better results immediately, and we could go so much deeper. And I was even tapping into what they were thinking, and that was crazy. It was like we were seeing the same thing, even though it's like we were sharing a mind.